We are good. One. Here we go. And it is hot as fuck. And it's Friday Night Live.
I'm literally regretting that I didn't wear pants now. Well, I mean, I'm wearing something. I'm just not wearing pants. And my thighs are like sticking and sweating
Totally. Totally.
to the
We are off to a strong
with my
start.
hair.
Let's get ready to rumble. Here we go. Okay. Um, no one's even here yet. Doesn't matter, but a bunch of people will see this
I've
in the
got.
future.
I never knew what a swamp cooler was, but
Yeah.
apparently they're in Arizona and they do not work when there's moisture.
Mm.
So that's the issue is we've been having this like threat of rain with like, oh, the moisture is just enough to make me miserable because the swamp cooler doesn't work.
Oh,
So
yes.
yeah, but
Yes.
yet our bill is like more expensive than ever right now. The
Hmm.
energy bill is like almost $300 and we're like to just sweat? Like what?
You're just charging me to be uncomfortable right now.
Exactly. I'm like
Yeah,
I cannot. I refuse.
I know. I don't have any answers, ladies.
I
I
know.
I looked up what is the coolest temperature, like the city with the coolest temperature in the United States, and it said San Diego, and I was like, okay, first of all, you're lying because I'm right here. Are you just going to lie to my face? Like there's no way. Like how about Forks, Washington, like with all the vampires, right? Like when
I'm ready to go north. I'm like so ready for it. All
yeah.
I keep envisioning is getting in my car and going north.
I just keep envisioning that I go to sleep and I wake up and it's October.
That
That's where I'm at. Like,
works too.
I don't know. Is that good? Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Everyone's favorite topic is to complain about the weather,
I
and
know.
we can't avoid it because it's over. It's taking over. Hi, Emily. Hi, John. Thanks for
Hi,
joining
John.
us. Let's
Are you guys
see.
sweating too? Put it in the comments.
Are you also sticking to the chair? We still. Hey, what's up with the Lionsgate portal and all and everything that's going on?
Oh,
I'll share my thing in a minute, but
well,
Shauna,
shit. It's been there's so much astrology. I don't know what item to talk about, honestly. And then truly, I feel that for each of us, certain things are going to be lighting up more. So we may be having a bit of a different experience on a different day than it's. Woo,
well, I'm an Aquarius and Shannon's a Leo, so we are now
here.
ruling the
Let's just.
world.
Yeah.
Just putting that out there. Like it's our
Yes.
time. It's our
It's
time.
about time.
It's about
We've been
time.
waiting.
Although there might be things to clear before that. But yeah. So do you want to share a little bit of what the sky, the temperature in the sky, and then Shannon, you can share what's happening leading up to your birthday, which is this is Shannon's birthday episode, by the way.
That's right. So
Yeah.
then when is your birthday?
Were you Are you muted because of
I
the
think you're
dogs?
muted, babe.
Oh, her birthday's
Yeah.
the 11th.
It's the
Oh,
11th and
you're
I'll
an
be 50.
11. Oh my
August the
gosh. I
11th.
actually have known a couple of 811s. I dated one. He was a good guy, very talented. Oh, that's so exciting.
We're good today.
I'd be curious to hear what you two are picking up more so because you have the frequency of what's going on. I've been staring at Barbo's basket. That's something that we can chat about a little bit. But
Okay,
honest,
first I thought you said Barbara's basket, and I was like,
oh,
you
no
two just
Barbara's
need to knock it
basket.
off, okay? Just knock it
I've
off.
been staring at Barbara's baskets. I have nothing to
Just knock it
talk.
off already. All those oils. Okay, sorry, I totally
All
interrupted.
those oils. Oh my god, you took it deeper. See, and I'm so hot I can barely think.
Yeah,
But
sorry. Just
I would truly love to hear what each of you are experiencing and then see how maybe the astrology ties into that because there are so many things that are not only triggering but they're interplaying with each other. So it feels like a pool shot that hits ding bing bing bing. It's like hitting our chart in so many different arenas and not one thing is happening. Is that
well, there's heavy breathing going on over at Shannon's house right now.
oh, is
There
there a
are.
dog in the mic?
They're on the other side of the room. Like every time we go live, they all just come in. Everybody comes in. So Timmy and Lonnie Bell are like having a wrestling match over on a dog bed. Dexter's here in my lap.
Wrestling match.
Is she about to
The
drag
other
it?
dogs are outside. Yeah,
Yeah.
she is. She drags her bed around. She takes it in her shower just during our lives. The whole rest of the time we live in this house, that dog never drags her bed around. She never puts it in her whole ass shower, but she does. So I'll start on our weekly experience of astrology. Ladies, I have wanted to like cut some bitches. I just have.
Okay.
And
Ooh,
normally,
I love it already.
like people in the chat who know me, like normally I'm the most patient, most chill. Like I put up with so much bullshit, and I'm like, no, let me like, we'll use this as a teaching moment, blah blah blah. And every day I'm like, I fucking hate this bitch, John. I can't take it anymore. Click.
Love it.
And
Sorry, it's not nice, but I love
but
it.
it's just so weird for me. And I'm like, no, 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 no. Like, that's stupid. And normally I'm just like much more like, no, okay, let's think about it a little differently. No. And even this week when he was like, oh, you should have a happy star. And I'm like, okay. And then like the happy star was like, no, Shannon, go harder. Go harder.
So
Wait,
so
what
this
is a happy star?
Amber's happy stars.
oh.
Oh,
So the-
okay.
the
Okay,
mushroom
give me a
was
second.
like,
Put me a
cut.
second.
The mushroom
was
came
like,
up,
cut them,
cut a
do
bitch.
it.
Cut a bitch. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So I would say last week for sure, my patience was a lot shorter than usual. I'm a very tolerant person because I usually set myself up for success, you know? And if something, dude, I'm a single mom of an autistic kid. Fucking try me. Like, what are you going to do? You know, like, what are you going to do? And I have patience. But last week, yeah. And to where you have to like change your face when your loved ones come in because you absolutely don't want them to think it's them. But that aside, dude, I've been like, "Hey, abundance, how you doing?" Like things have been opening up and like opportunities and unexpected. Well, that's usually what I manifest is unexpected abundance. But I'll get like a message where just a lot of really good things have been happening for us. So I'm very grateful. Thank you, universe. Um, I know that it's us, you know, like what the universe has one job, it listens. And so because I am like, it's our time, it's party time, all those things that were blocking us from before and all those lessons, like it's just, you know, it's whizzing past me and I'm like, ooh, you can't get me. No, go over there, you go over there. And so I've been expecting to hear good news and it's been coming in. So thank you. Yeah.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah.
How do you activate that for yourself? Like, what's your protocol?
Believe it. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you know, like yes, like I want to believe very, very intently what I've been hearing that um our signs have been repressed for the last 7 years. And so we've had a lot of learning lessons and we've had a lot of blocks. And even though we're trying really hard, for some reason, we just couldn't get over the finish line. You know, that's a lot of the input that I was getting. And we good now, you know, and I'm very happy. Like financially, I got good news. Um, synchronicities. Have you all
That I
had?
remember you texted me about.
Yeah, like such proof of synchronicities. There are the funny ones, or there's seeing 1111, you know, like the basic ones, right? And then there are the where like I couldn't make that up. I couldn't stage that if I tried, you know, and it's cool, super cool. So anyway, I've talked enough. How about you?
Let's let- yes, on that.
Well, you said if I left the house, maybe.
I know. I was like, yeah, I think if I left the house today, I would have
Yeah.
more synchronicities. But the day before, I did. And then what was fun is someone told me that I was a synchronicity for them.
Mhm.
And they were like, oh my God, your shirt, it's such and such, my husband
Yeah.
who had passed. And
Oh.
I just had a
Aw.
symbol of like his car, that I guess was like a very unique Chevy. She's like, you never see them. I saw
Yeah.
it earlier. And now what you have on your shirt, I was wearing like I think it was Don't Stop Believin', the Journey song.
Yes.
And it was that t-shirt. And she was like, that was like our song together. And
Aw.
she's like, I know that he's trying to communicate with me today. And like, thank you for this. So that was really cool to see how we all play roles for each other in that regard. You know what I mean? You have no idea when you are a synchronicity for someone. So that was cool. I was like, okay, I love that.
Yes.
And let's see. For me, I'm coming out of the closet again, and I'm restarting Hard on Radio. So we just released the first episode today. I know.
Oh,
I know.
Sweet.
Today. So that's been intense for me because it has. I've had to re-engage a lot with technology and social media and things that I really like put down. And I
yeah.
have such like a love-hate thing with, and I'm sure we kind of all do, right? Like loving it right now. I get to see your beautiful faces and connect with people. But all the things and the platforms and the this and then that. And then it was like, as soon as the first episode released this morning, I just had such like deep anxiety. I don't know. I just felt really out there, like very vulnerable, very out there. I guess it's like a
Hmm.
live nerve for just everyone to just come judge me out there.
Oh.
And
Really?
yeah, I mean, these are things that are active in my chart. This is why I love astrology, is I know
Yeah.
that it's part of I have Chiron and Gemini. So I have deep wounds and deep medicine in what most people never believe about me, communication. So I have deep wounding around communication. I have deep
Yeah.
wounding around also peers, like peer type of thing. So I have put myself in the most vulnerable situation because I actually know that it's the time for that. We all need to be radically authentic and creative, and our creative essence is going to interplay and lift this freaking planet up to the next timeline. So I know how important it is, but it's been a process. And I'm like, is this because 8/8 is tomorrow? And I was like, dang, Shauna, you did this right before the eclipse. Like, just put myself right in the intense packet of energy.
Yeah.
Um,
This is a period of time, a week of time that I never ever ignore. I completely give my belief system over to its existence. Everyone I know goes through some type of major change, good or bad, during this time period, and that's why I messaged you. I didn't even schedule a guest this week because I didn't want to make room for something happening and falling through and not being prepared. And so I was like, you know what? Everything always works out. It clearly we can do this on our own, But man,
I love that. It's so true. Like creating space to just sort of be present and pay
yeah,
attention to what's
hmm
happening around the eclipse. I know dream time gets cray cray. I mean, you can have,
hmm
and I'm sure this is contributing to your synchronicities, but I've had straight up where I will dream something and then later that day it's physically happening. So it's so precognitive
hmm
that it's like those
I
moments
love
you're
that.
right?
Yeah,
You're almost like, oh my God, like
yeah.
how does this happen? Like different timelines are slamming through you all at once. You're like, what?
I'm a timeline sandwich right now. What's going on?
Full stop.
Yeah.
So yeah. So thank you, because I think these are the important types of conversations to be having. And again, I love and appreciate you both so much and respect you. Just like coming on here every day is putting yourself out there. There's a vulnerability to it. Even if you feel great about it or whatever about it, it's still, you're putting yourself out there. So
Yeah.
Thank you.
And same, Nikki's in the comments like, a lot of deep wounds around being seen. Like, I think that's kind of universal. Like, there's a lot of that. For me, it is. And it's, we've all been through some shit. And I don't know, like, it's like everything circles back around. And I feel like I'm closing a lot of doors
Yeah.
too, where I'm like, okay, this happened. This is done. This is done. But like the weird timeline soup, there's also like some old weird shit that just keeps like popping up. And it's not necessarily bad. It's just really weird. Like things that I haven't thought of in like 30 years. And I'm like, where did that come from? So somebody said that for Leo and Aquarius, if you knew like, and it just depends on your age, but like at my age, and probably Kimberly, we'd have the same year, is like if you have anything like significant from 1984. Well, hell, I don't remember 1984, but I have had a lot of like, like just weird, different young adult childhood stuff crop back up. And I don't know if this is one of those like astrologically, is that a thing right now?
I'm gonna say I vote yes. You're actually echoing something that Barb said to me just like 2 days ago. Now she is
Barb's basket.
Barb's basket.
Barb has some
Barb's
badass
got
baskets.
such a great basket, but she's a Leo moon, and I was like asking her, what's coming, like what's really alive for you right now? What are you processing? What's coming up? Because the eclipses connect with the north and south node. So both of you having Leo energy in this south node, it's almost like she was describing, she's like, stuff I haven't thought about, like these things that are just swirling back, like memories that are just like, whoa, it's not in my consciousness, is suddenly like back on my plate. And I'm like, I need to let go and like detach from that's amazing.
It's like intrusive thoughts though, because if you're not looking for that kind of stuff, and you're not like, you almost want to say like bad timing. Can we table this for later when I can actually like put you know what I mean? Yeah. Don't come at me with like a banner coming up out of nowhere, like remembering something and not knowing what to do with it because you're in the middle of 10 other things at the same. Yeah, it's a trip, right? I often think though, when that comes up, almost like our brain is defragmenting, like getting rid of getting rid of things, and so it's like flashing in front of your face one more time. Sometimes I feel like it's coming up to say, look how far you've come, because I think I've worked through the majority of bullshit. Things come in and every once in a while, but I've hacked most of the stuff that was holding me back. So it's not like it doesn't exist anymore, but it doesn't have the same weaponizing presence that it used to.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. I have 2 synchronicities, but I want Shannon to share, and then I'll share the 2 synchronicities. Please.
Oh, my other was John's a Leo moon. So I'm a Leo with a Pisces moon, and John's a Pisces with a Leo moon.
Oh.
And he's been having a lot of like really vivid dreams. And, he's not a super huge all the time vivid dreamer. So I thought that was interesting too. And I feel like it's probably connected.
Dude, I am. Sorry. Why? Okay, wait. Rion's Pisces with a Leo moon, right?
Yes.
Or no, or Libra.
No, you said that. You said that correctly. Yeah.
And a Libra rising?
Yep.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm a Libra rising.
Really?
Yeah. John's a Cancer rising.
Oh.
That's a lot of work.
I know, he's just a big ball of feelings and tears.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work right
y'all
there.
Are such sweeties. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay. So now I have something else. So I had such a trippy dream last night. So you brought up dreams, and a lot of, I don't even feel, I heard Rion say this once. I don't dream anymore. I just go straight there to like, it's like I'm somewhere else now. Like I go to bed and then I wake up in all the other places that I'm doing stuff now, right? And I had this dream last night that tripped me out because it was so realistic, and my and when you can remember, it's from what I understand, dreams aren't really that long. So you may remember, oh my God, that was such a long dream, but it was probably only like 3 minutes. Okay. But when you have full recall and you're very present in it and you wake up almost like you're still problem solving from it, like it won't go away for a moment, and then you continue to have full recall for the rest of your life of it, that to me is like that was an astral dream. Okay. So the main thing I remember is I was leaving a toxic relationship and I was hiding my stuff in containers in the backyard. Like this is really weird. Like things that I would need if I need to get out really fast, and like clothing and like things like when I leave, I'm not coming back. And so what's important, but like you can only hide so much. And I was like I knew the yard, I knew where to hide it. Like I was thinking about the future, like if the sprinklers come on, like it was so detailed. And then I was also coming up with a code. And Shannon, actually, I was going to head to your house. I was coming up with a code that if I
Whenever
get,
anybody bugs out, you should come to
yeah,
my place.
right, yeah. And I was like, okay, I'm going to just send an S, but to somebody else, letting the other person know that I was coming to your house. And then I was like, no, so whoever this was could figure that out. What I needed to do was, okay, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to go into the whole thing, but it was so detailed. When I woke up,
Mhm.
I was like, okay. But then I realized I have had dreams that I've woken up from over the past few years where I don't remember the person, but I'm in a relationship and there's a lot of things that are similar. Like the house that we're in actually exists in this plane. It's a former friend's house. And I was in this relationship thinking like I need to get away from this. This person is really controlling and toxic and like totally not me, right? Like I've been in those situations, but like not now. Not now at all. And I was observing that I was in a kind of a dangerous relationship. And I've woken up for that a few times and it was always in that same house. And now this dream felt like I was getting out of it. And I had this like epiphany that this is some timeline. Like I realized before that it
Mhm.
was some kind of other timeline I was on, but finally in this other timeline where I'm coexisting, I'm leaving that toxic relationship. And I'm tapping in and I don't know if I'm helping myself or whatever because I'm getting really clear signals that there was a dangerous period of time and I needed to do something about it and now I'm getting out. But it
Oh,
doesn't
that's
have anything
wild.
to do with, yeah, right?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
it's kind of like when we were talking about the recurrent dreams that a lot of gate people have.
Yeah.
Like
Wait, what?
you were in a house,
Gate
you were in a
gate
dwelling, and
program.
now that you've made it
Yeah.
to the outside, like you're in a different place in that timeline.
Yeah.
And that makes total sense.
Yeah. But like it's almost like I'm watching a TV series, but it's taking place over years and I'm getting updates on this other lifetime. Oh, it's such a trip.
That's wild.
All right.
Have you ever seen the person that you were in a dangerous relationship with? Or
No,
it's just
so
like an
I know it's a
energy?
man. I know it's a man. I know that I'm younger than I am now. And I know that the interesting thing is I have a lot of inner dialogue in that dream when I'm trying to problem solve.
Oh,
So
that's
I'm
wild too.
right. So I'm like
Yeah.
objectively seeing my situation and knowing that it's going to take steps to get out of this. It's not as simple as just walking away. And I'm fully immersed in it with all the feelings that come with it, you know? And then this one, I was like in panic mode, trying to like, I was like going, wait, I can't just use a duffel bag. I have to use an actual container because what if the sprinklers come on or, and yeah, it's such a trip. Anyway, that can be it.
That's fascinating because I peeked at your chart while you were chatting. So I
Yeah.
thought that you and I have a similar house
Yes.
setup,
Yes.
right? And so this eclipse is happening for you in the eighth house, which is a house that rules so much of what you're talking about. It's like where we have deeply bonded with people, where we have had psychological, sometimes like deep psychological issues, abuses that house rules. It rules mystery, investigation, death, and rebirth. So what you're describing like fascinates me because that's what this energy is sort of waking up in your chart. And I wonder if it's almost, it just sounds like it's working on another timeline version of you, and you are just so like well aware of it.
Yeah. Thank
I'm
you.
having deja vu, like as I say it. Anyway, it's so weird.
Oh,
My solar
interesting.
plexus,
Well,
so I'm having like deja vu.
I love it.
That's so
I
wild.
love deja vu. Well, and the fact that I sometimes it happens in this house of a former friend's, that's a very, very important part of my life. This house like represents safety and
Mhm.
and also growing up. So the age that I was always over there is the age I am in this like concurrent lifetime. It's so interesting. Uh,
Dang.
okay, so the synchronicities. I wouldn't be. It's so funny. My synchronicities were about Malibu, and I didn't even pay attention that your shirt
Stop
says
it.
Malibu. No, I'm not kidding.
And
I
you know, I put on 3 different shirts because I was like, which shirt will I sweat in less? And I came, I came back to this one because there's like a bit of like a breathing air
mhm.
underneath that's like flowing up.
Well, so I had a
Wait, is this
synchronicity
the
during
second
this
time we're having a
interaction.
synchronicity
Yeah,
on a t-shirt?
and you're gonna
That's wild.
and you'll see how I'm not just making this. I'm not just trying to be cool. Okay, because I actually had. Let me start with I had a synchronicity during this interaction with this person that I'm about to explain, and something kept telling me wear your necklace. And it was like kind of this weird thing where I was like, I should wear my necklace. And then I'm like, I'm not dressing up to go meet this person. Like I put it on when I feel like it. But I got this like, no, wear your necklace. And when I got there, she acknowledged it and asked me right away. She said, "Oh, you're wearing a merkaba." Oh, I think she said, "Oh, you're Jewish," and then you're wearing a merkaba. And then she kind of looked off and said, "I can't believe you're wearing a Merkaba. That's so cool." It's almost like she was having this moment, even though I was right there, right? Okay, so we'll put that to the side. But it's funny because you just said you changed your shirt and came back to that. So we had my friend Ellie on here a few months ago. She's the founder of the Gentle Barn. And at the same time, we had Karen Dotrice, who was the daughter in Mary Poppins on, okay? Because they I had them on together because Ellie had messaged me and said this really nice woman is here who is looking for somebody to a place for her doves and pigeons to be rehomed. And so long story short, she actually came all the way down here, gave me her doves and her pigeons, and then it took me like a month to realize who she was because she didn't introduce herself as a famous person. And only because we became friends on Facebook so that I could send her larger videos of the birds, and Messenger is just better for that. Something came up in my feed, and I saw that something about Dick Van Dyke's 100th birthday, thinking that she attended it, ignored it because it's none of my business. And then it came up again, but a friend of hers had said, "I loved you in that movie." And then I was like, wait. And then I looked at it and I was like, oh my gosh. And then I liked her even more because she was so humble. So she lived in Malibu. The fires got really close to her house. All these different things happened, and then they decided to move to the East Coast. Her and her husband, her business, okay. But it was really important to her that her rescued pigeons and doves went somewhere that she felt really good about. Very very comfortable with, and she had really really been trying to figure out like how to find someone. So it all worked out. So last Monday, I get a message from Ellie, and she said, "Hey, I don't want to overburden you, but I have someone here who is asking if I know anywhere that anyone who could rescue their doves." And she's like, "So of course I thought about you," and I was like, "Absolutely," because we have huge aviaries at my farm, and so 4 doves is not going to make it. They're just going to be like, "Hey," it's going to be great. So the woman, I said, "Yeah, give her my information." So the woman contacts me. She lives in Malibu. She has doves, just like Karen. But unfortunately, her house actually burned down from the fires. But it was such a repeat of them going to the Gentle Barn, getting the courage to seek out and find Ellie. It's really busy on Sundays when everybody goes to visit. Found her, had this conversation with her, said it's really important to me that I find someone that can take my doves because I absolutely love them. She contacts me, and then I actually just met her up in Dana Point. But like, how finally I messaged Ellie and I was like, what is it with you, me, doves, and Malibu? Like, right? Because how could this be a repeat performance months later? And this woman's famous too. She's actually a model, really nice woman. So, yeah, it was cool. But it's funny because you're wearing a shirt that says Malibu, and that was a huge day of synchronicities for me, just one after the other.
Dang. I don't even know what I'm wearing. I just liked the pink. When I saw it, I was like, oh, it's a pink. It's a pink.
Hi, Nita.
I think I like it. Wow. And then I think someone mentioned in the comments too something about a Merkaba and sort of connecting into.
Yeah. I know. I'm looking. Okay, there it is. There. It's Sarah Lawrence, who you need to meet because Sarah is most likely going to. We love Sarah. You already love her, Shana. You just don't know. So Sarah, this is Shana, who I've been telling you about.
I love you.
Sarah is a brilliant psychic and also like such an organized person and is really good at, I don't know, 20 things that she does.
50 things, yeah, at least.
Yeah.
Human design.
Yes.
Like you guys would get along really well.
Yeah. Yes. So everyone in the chat and watching, please go follow Sarah Lawrence Akashic on Instagram, and then book a session with her. But Sarah's coming. She may be coming in September, and then possibly relocating. And so I was like, you have to meet Shana. So that might, yeah. Anyway,
I love it. Well, we'll have to check out the cards.
Yes.
Or it's a reading, but the video. Why can't I read? I'm having a stroke trying to read.
It's the heat. Yeah. Okay. No. That's another thing though. Yesterday, when I didn't know what day it was, like to where I actually had to look it up. I was telling you that before we got on. My eyesight was weird yesterday. Has anyone had like where it's almost like I was looking through dimensions or something? Ooh. I had a really psychic day yesterday too.
One of my dogs has the zoomies and they're all like chasing each other now. I don't know what it is about the live that makes them lose their freaking minds. Like they feel lose their shit, and the whole rest of the time they're like la la la. Mm-hmm. But yeah, and I even and it had been coming on for a while. Like I just got glasses in, I don't know, maybe March. I booked myself an eye appointment for next Thursday, like this coming Thursday. Because I'm like, why can't I see shit?
Yesterday was weird. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Sarah said, I'll send Kimberly a link when I'm done. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Oh, wait. I'm touching the wrong thing.
Crazy dreams this week too.
Here we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I say journal it, especially anything repeating. Woo. Journal it. You're going to figure yourself out there. What is happening? Yeah. And I will say that with this eclipse, it's so unusual because we have two planets. So one thing that I thought of actually when you were talking about sort of your frustration, Shannon, that you like, usually I'm so chill. Well, yes. Mars went out of bounds on the 3rd, I think it was, which is already a strange, bizarre thing. Mars is going to be out of bounds until August 12th, which is the eclipse day. And on that exact day, Pluto goes out of bounds. Now, Pluto, that's a big deal.
That's
Pluto going out of bounds. Yes. Yeah. And they're connected, right? Because before we discovered Pluto, we had Mars as the ruling planet of Scorpio. So they share some similar energy. But right now, our planet of sort of war and the ego and masculinity and drive and passion and how we go for the things that we desire is basically gone off the freeway. He got off on another exit and he's kind of doing his own thing right now. So that's an interesting it's an interesting energy to watch also on the world stage, because that can lead to sort of like aggression, wars, things like that. I can't remember if the declination is going up or down, because that will like make it a more positive aspect. I want to say it's going up. Maybe that's just my optimism, but either way, it's an unusual energy. And then to have on the eclipse day, boom, he returns, and then Pluto is like, now I'm going to go out of bounds and do whatever the F I want. Now he's the god of the underworld. So here he is now going out of bounds, doing his own thing, doing God knows what in the underworld. But this time his declination is going up. So essentially, it's weird because basically the planets usually stay on a path we call the ecliptic. And so if it stays on this path, that's like what we're used to, right? And when they start to veer off occasionally, they basically are traveling a little bit further from the sun. So they're not getting that like solar information, and they're doing their own thing. And when the declination's lower, it can sometimes have like more of a darker spin or more shadowy spin. But when they're going a little bit higher, that can actually bring some positive stuff. Either way you slice it, it's very transformational. So between that and Barb's basket, it's actually
what about Chiron?
Barb's Bill.
basket?
It's like a delicious, like French last name, Bill. About Bill's basket, but Barb's basket to be funny.
Yeah.
It's
What-
it's sorry, go ahead.
No, just to add this, and then keep going.
The dogs are activated. That's all I can think of.
I love how there's like an entire jury over at Shannon's house they're like just doing their own
They're
thing.
like, this is how we're feeling, Mom.
Yeah. Chiron. I've been hearing that Chiron is the reason that people have been doing some really self-deprecating, self-harming,
Oof.
like deep, dark thoughts. Is that right?
Well, Chiron is the wound, and it did shift into Taurus, which is, well, you've been Taurus. We both have Taurus moon, but it really, it's very connected to like the earth, the physical world, the physical body. I think probably a lot of us are going to be.
Yes, that's where my Chiron lives, is in Taurus.
Is that?
Like in my chart, it's in Taurus.
See what I'm saying? See, but Shannon's like her chart is lighting up, and I really believe that a lot of ours are probably because of just this timeline in general. But it's like you're not up for one lesson. You're like coming in with like several things are cooking at the same time. Yeah, and I think that with Chiron, that we're going to discover how much we hold in the body emotionally, like that we really store trapped emotions and energies in the body in a more significant way than we know that, but I think we're gonna like really
you like it?
I do like it.
Oh, Nick and
I just got a dress
we are there.
delivered.
Oh, hey guys.
That's beautiful.
It's Nick.
Hi.
Hey Nick. Hey Nick. Hello. How are you?
Handsome gent. Hello.
Yes.
And we look alike. I look like his mom.
Like dead on.
Yeah. His mother was my first cousin on my mom's side. And she was my absolute favorite cousin on that side of my family. And I loved her dearly. So Nick is here with his husband, Z, for my 50th birthday this weekend.
Are y'all gonna go to the zoo street or?
Oh yeah,
we'll totally hit the zoo street.
Yes.
I'm having a mahjong party because I'm 87 in my soul, and
sorry.
So I have like this whole group of people, and we're gonna get together. We're gonna eat. We're gonna play mahjong, and I have like prizes to give away, and I think it's
you're
fun.
So cute, Shannon.
You are so cute, and that's so like Leo in its height that it's like I'm giving you gifts on my birthday.
Yeah,
I know, and they are like really cute gifts. I have like baseball caps. I've got cups. Kimberly knows how much I love cups. Check out. I'll be displaying my straw topper collection. This is my white bow.
Okay, those are way bigger than I thought.
They're so cute. Okay, let me put it on and show you like with it on.
We have this funny thing
about big and they are really freaking cute.
We had a whole discussion about straw toppers.
Oh my gosh.
How cute.
Oh, it's like a cover.
Yeah,
like
It's so they hang off to be cute, like a charm, and then when you want to cover your straw, you can cover it.
Dang it! Why didn't I think of that and become a millionaire? Okay.
Right? And in this heat, it's to keep the flies out of whatever the hell you're drinking.
Yeah.
True.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, Sarah said, I've been trying to figure out why this week has been so downloady, which is a great term that we're going to coin. We're going to use that from now
I'm
on.
going to reuse that. Thank you.
Okay, let's answer. But Shauna, your term for when Rion sits down and works on his bracelets.
Oh gosh. You want me to say it again?
Yes,
Are
I
you
want.
trying to-
So
Oh.
I want you to tell me how you say it when you walk through the room and Rion and who was sitting next to him?
Rion and Tone.
Okay,
So they
they're-
both make crystal jewelry
Yeah.
and they like to get together in the living room and beat off. They
I fucking love you.
I love that so much.
they get all their beads out and they just start beating off together. So it's a sight, you know.
I love that
Two
they
seventh
can't.
grade girls making friendship bracelets.
What I love is that they
So
can't.
appropriate.
It's so funny that I'm sure they couldn't even respond to you. They were just like high five, like you got me.
Yeah, they laugh right along with it.
You got me.
It's the English language. I don't think I misused it. I think it's just
No.
No, they're
No.
beating off. I mean, it's they're working hard together. They're putting in the effort,
That's
know.
right.
And like what
It's
a
in the
better,
hand, beating
what a
off.
great
It's in
great
the
way.
hand.
What a great way to spend time with your buddy,
For sure.
Anyway,
no
okay.
judgment.
No
Whatever you're
judgment,
into,
yeah.
man, whatever.
You can beat off with whoever you want. Like it's totally okay. The more, all right, I'm gonna stop. This is not the Friday Live. We're not going to reduce ourselves.
I know.
Right.
Stay classy, San Diego.
Yeah.
All right, over there.
Yeah, Shannon, you didn't get the opportunity to, for all of us to just relax together. But these last 3 minutes is all you're going to get when we all hang out in December. So just know it's going to be
Just
sixth
stretch it
grade.
into,
Yeah.
like, hours of this.
Yeah. Yeah. But I love it. I love that. Okay, so why has it been so downloady? What do you think, Shauna? Is there anything in astrology that would say why we are we're the veil is thin during the portal, maybe?
Always.
Okay.
Yeah. Always, I would say the eclipse time feels super thin to me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
For sure. The nodes of fate. And that's why it's like pick your poison. The nodes of fate changing this week. Chiron switching into Taurus. Do we want to talk about the Lionsgate portal? Do we want to talk about Barbeau's basket? The out of bounds energy. So that's why I feel like we're having similar but unique experiences of this energy, because now it's also a matter of where is this showing up in your specific charts? What houses is this lighting up for you?
Yeah.
But so I feel like probably because we were chatting about the out of bounds energy, that could have been sort of the downloady feeling I feel like Sarah was referring to. But
Yeah.
Barbeau's basket is something I really was investigating quite a bit.
I've never even heard of that before. So is it something that doesn't happen very often?
No,
I
like
don't-
not
okay.
at all. Like I don't even think, right,
Okay.
Shannon? Like I feel like
Yeah.
astrologically they can't even like kind of even find where this has exactly happened before like this.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's basically the outer planets are creating a configuration in the sky where they're trining each other in a positive way. Okay.
Okay.
And so this is good because trines are a flow, like a positive flow of energy.
I'm so sorry. I was thinking
No,
I have a grand earth trine. That was going in my head, and then you said trine out loud, and I was like, wait, did I just say?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going. Keep going.
I'm sorry, is it sextiles? I think it's actually sextiles. Sextiles, sorry.
Yeah, no. I'm trying to.
Is it
I used to
trines or
know all that
sextiles?
stuff.
Now I'm
It's trine, square, or sextile. but
Right.
okay.
I believe I want to say sextiles actually. I want to say sextiles.
Okay.
But it's a configuration that they basically, I see it as them like linking together in a positive flow. Like they're all of these outer planet gods have gotten together and they're at an exact point in the sky that they're having positive conversations with each other. So this trigger point happening, and it happened all about, it's funny, it's like people, what's the timing on this? Well, it started, I want to say the end of July is when like it first like rang its bell, but because it's outer planets, we're really going to be working with this energy for the next like 2-3 years.
Okay.
And to me, wherever this is happening in your chart is triggering like a dharmic payload. Like that's how, I don't know, that's how it feels to me. All of a sudden there's this, it's like you open one door and the air is flowing into all the rooms. And what's interesting is, so while there's a flow, there's also an opposition happening, because you have Pluto, when it first rang the bell, as I say it, when this configuration first sort of locked into place, Jupiter and Pluto were in exact opposition to one another. So that is not a comfortable aspect, but all of the other energies, they were still sort of interlocking like rings on a bracelet or something, right?
And it's the smallest planet and the largest planet too. That's a trip. Okay.
Yeah, good point right there. And also what I noticed, I was like, oh my gosh, Jupiter is the god of the heavens and thunder, and Pluto is the god of the underworld.
Yeah.
So they're having this opposition.
Are they like triggering each other?
What I feel about it is it's not meant for feuding. It's actually meant for alchemy on like on the furthest spectrum possible, because we've got the underworld and the heavens, and they're coming into balance, and they're inviting you to come into deep alchemy, full spectrum for yourself. So I actually feel like, is this a bifurcation trigger point? Not that, I know we've heard about the bifurcation, Dolores Cannon. I'm sure other people have spoken about it. Yeah, clearly we're seeing ascension as more of an inside job. This is not something that we're like, oh my God, one day it's like sunshine and roses. I wish.
Like Aquarius is like, hey y'all, you're about to be real honest with yourself. I'm just giving you a warning. I'm just tomorrow when you wake up, you're going to have to be honest with yourself. You're going to have to look at within. You're going to have to accept, you're going to know. You're going to know the answer. There's no more like, you can't say I should do this or I'm working on this. Get rid of all those words. You are doing this. You're fixing this. You're processing this.
Bingo.
So that's so interesting.
Totally
like,
feeling that. And
yeah,
right,
wow.
Pluto is in Aquarius. It's excavating like the deepest parts, and it's a collective energy because it's there. So this is something that's going to affect us on a collective level, but is also working, like, for example, with you very deeply and personally because you have an Aquarius sun.
But you also said, I'm so sorry, Shana.
No, ask. Don't be sorry. Just take it. I love it.
Because you
I love excitement. Take it. Beat off. Go.
You said that my chart progressed, which you said puts me close to Scorpio. You said I have a lot of Scorpio tendencies. I'm bi. And
are we talking about progress charts? Because
I don't know. Maybe I didn't say the right term.
Okay. When
you turn 33 or 30 and you have your return, and then that shifts it when you're looking at astrology through the
Saturn. There's the Saturn. See, this is why astrology is like the rabbit hole to go down.
I don't even know what I'm saying right now. Because astrology, Western astrology says I'm an Aquarius, but then at a certain point in my life, Vedic astrology would say that I'm.
Okay, so there. I mean, yes.
Probably
so
like
Vedic,
Capricorn.
they have like different.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
So my rising, yeah.
In Vedic astrology, and I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm from Appalachia. Like if you're running a sidereal chart. I don't know how to say that.
Sidereal. You're right. You're right.
It's usually one house behind your sun house on the tropical side. So like in my, Vedic or Indian sign, I'm Cancer. And then my little Cancer sun is a Gemini. And my little fishy man is an Aquarius.
So all of y'all changed, which doesn't always happen, but that's so
Yeah.
interesting. And I
I-
actually
Yep.
feel both from you, Shannon. Like I feel the Cancer, like nurture, that deep, like
Yeah.
just loving
Yeah, any
energy.
archetype sister, I'm like the mom, the mother, the mom.
Just yeah.
I just did the math. So in one place I'm an Aquarius with a Sagittarius rising, but in another place I would have a Scorpio rising.
Mhm.
Okay.
So Pluto just moved into Aquarius. Pluto rules Scorpio, and it just moved it. So it's almost like,
Right
Yeah.
here.
yeah,
That is true, because if you are a Scorpio rising in Vedic,
yeah,
that means that Pluto is your chart ruler, and whatever
Yeah.
Pluto's up to is going to be a big deal for you. And if Pluto, what he's up to is he's hanging out in Aquarius, and that's your sun, yeah, it's like I'm talking like it is. We are so like triple dipple stacked in what's
Interesting, yeah.
happening, and what
Okay.
what for me
I'm
has
ready.
become more. Me too. I'm just like, let's do it. Let's
Yeah.
just do it. Let's go. I want to wake up in 5D, and let's just whatever we got to do to get through.
Yeah.
But
Oh, this is an interesting one. Sarah's just on a roll today. Sorry.
so what about picking fights? I picked a text fight with my ex. Some good reasons,
Sarah.
but then I was exhausted. Oh, interesting. Well,
You
see, I
missed
don't.
the intro, but I've been very stabby, Sarah. We're on the same path.
Spicy margaritas. Well, that's why I wonder if, is it the Mars out of balance kind of right now, where usually your Mars energy is a little more in check, and now it's like, ain't nobody
And
got time for
I have
that.
Emily did it too.
Yeah,
Oh.
I have a stellium in Virgo, and it's Mars, Venus, and Mercury. Like my Mars, Venus, and Mercury are
Wow.
all in Virgo on my chart. I don't know if that relates to it, but like that need for order and completion that Virgo
Yes.
brings, like that was all around my like desire to get people.
That was part of the trigger. Was
It really, yeah, it was all because I'm
Ah.
like, get your shit done correctly. I'm tired of telling everyone how to do everything.
And we do have a lot of fire energy right now. Like I'm looking at
Yeah.
the stars right now. I mean, we have Saturn and Neptune and Aries, but we also have Pallas Athena, and we have Vesta there. So we've got some asteroids that are hanging out there. And in general, we're really in like a fire air time. So
That's
yeah.
my life.
Yes.
So that's why things are like accelerating, and there's like a lot of like fast, inspiring, like spunky energy. But yeah, when it's, when we get a little overheated, which we all are melting in our respective locations, like truly symbolically, but honestly, when it can get a little too much, the water starts to boil over. But that's what I don't know. Go ahead.
No, I like the fire air combination though, because I
do
like
too.
I like how it brings, like, it encourages air. So it's like this intensity that comes into the mental it's like mental stimulation gets a
Action.
boost, Yeah, I like that. I
It
like
is.
that.
It makes you do something. It compels you. It's an impulse that you're like, oh, I have the energy to follow this. And I absolutely am loving Neptune and Saturn and Aries, like loving this weird odd couple combination, because Neptune's just been like, this is the dream, and like we're dissolving the old stuff, and as things dissolve, you can see things in a new way, and so here's the new dream. And Saturn's like, well, shit, how are we gonna do it? Let's do it. Like, put your money where your mouth is. It's giving us the discipline to actually follow through on the dream. So,
And it's Neptune rules things that you dream about, but like secrets and your internal desires and things that you don't usually let come to the surface, or you only share with a few people. And it's almost like that's being forced out into a stage.
yes.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes. And that is one of the planets in this greater basket configuration. So it's like, can you, like, it's astounding. It really is unbelievable, the astrology that we have. And what I love, like, for me, what's landed so much more is like these outer planets, they move freaking slow. So Pluto will never travel through your entire chart.
Mm-hmm.
248-year transit. So it will never. So wherever you chose as a soul to come in and what your chart setup is, you damn well know that Pluto is in these specific houses for you because of something very deep and profound. So I'll put myself out there. Pluto's in my first house. Personal. This is personal.
Wait a minute. What does the house start with? Your rising?
Yes.
So, okay,
Yes.
you and I both have Sagittarius rising, but that doesn't mean my Pluto's there. It just means, but yours is.
It depends
No,
on the degrees. It
no,
depends on
mine's
the
in an earth
degrees.
sign, I think.
Yeah, it depends on the degrees. And people use whole sign, but for me, whole sign, which basically means you set up the chart to where it's like not this weird loppy degree. Like
Yeah.
I split houses with this and that. I don't like it doesn't work for me personally because I have a lot of cusp energy and I have even my ascendant is a very early degree. So it's like when I move that, it doesn't always resonate for me to do that, but do what works for you. And I also see things anyway as like different filters and layers and perspectives. Like Vedic resonates on some level, but then so does Western. But these are Mac Daddy energies and they're all working together in this like invitation to really like own it, do it, be about it, which is why I'm doing my freaky podcast. But it's like if that's what's going to help the collective, then I just need to get over myself, and put out conversations that are going to be helpful like this. We need to come in with our puzzle pieces, right? And like see the greater picture and finally live that.
This is going to push. Okay, so if let's see. So Pluto rules the underworld and it rules your deep impulses, often your sexual proclivities and nature, your darker thoughts, not necessarily bad, but like, when you're like really thinking about stuff, death and rebirth, things like that, putting that now moving into Aquarius, which is such a futuristic sign, and such an honest sign. This is going to bring up a lot of shit.
Girl, let's go.
It goes with disclosure too.
Exactly.
The whole thing. It just.
Yep. And technology, because Aquarius rules technology. So this is showing us that like
we are robots.
Ready or not, I'm sorry, black hats, whatever nefarious stuff you want to think you continue doing cosmologically, like it won't be allowed anymore. The frequency just can't hold that. It cannot, like suppression won't be able to live in this energy. So we're going to have repressed technology. And I think Tone actually told Rion, God, I love saying that, Tone and Rion. Tone told Rion that they just released med beds in Japan.
Oh,
this
okay.
Wow.
Right. So this is like very exciting stuff. So I'm loving Pluto and Aquarius too. I think that's like such a powerful progressive placement to go deep with, and it's going to serve up gifts to the collective. So
yeah, it's a metaphorical shedding of skins, and what comes through is brutal honesty, which is great. It's authenticity, but it's going to scare a lot of people. Like it's interesting. It's Atam Ra's birthday tomorrow. She is one of
my gosh! Happy birthday, my
yeah.
I love.
We're portal twinsies.
Yes.
2 2 and 8 8.
Yeah.
This is very powerful for y'all Leos having this eclipse in your next to your birthday like this, and just everything. I mean, it's so exciting. Jupiter's hanging out there. Jupiter's hopefully sprinkling some auspicious energy, blessings.
Also on eclipse night, watch the Perseid meteor shower.
Yes.
There's going to be the eclipse. The sky's going to be dark. So it really should be a good night, August 12th, to watch the meteors. And they're pretty much supposed to be visible unless you have cloud cover from most places.
Yes. I'm so glad you said that, Shannon. I'm going to like a little event in town because we're a dark sky community.
Yes.
And it's going to be like, I think like 30 to 100 per hour. They're saying it's about.
I'm very excited.
How cool is that? I mean, geez, it's so cool.
Well, how cool is it that you could watch the meteor showers through your night vision goggles?
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that. They're gonna have a little event in town with like telescopes and some astrologers and astronomers presenting on stuff. And
You
then
know,
they were
some
like,
aliens, some people levitating.
alien. We got some
Yeah.
Pleiadians coming out. We
Yeah.
got some Andromedans coming out. You know, just like a regular day in Sedona.
You know. That's funny. What a trip.
Yeah. And so then what I'll be sharing on my next episode essentially is, are you all familiar with Sabian symbols?
I know the
No.
word.
Okay.
Huh.
So
I've heard of it, but I'm not familiar with it.
Yeah.
that is, I'm so like privileged to introduce you to this, because this is another sort of language of symbology that I love to use with astrology. And
Yeah.
essentially there are channeled messages and pictures. Like there's the channeled imagery and a message for every single degree in the zodiac wheel. And so what I love to do then is on these really strong celestial days, when I look at the snapshot of where the planets are, I'll then go look up the Sabian symbol. What is the channeled symbol for that degree point? And when I lay these out for you, and you start to see the message of like the little stories that correlate with these degree points, it's profound. It was like I was honestly sitting there just like a nerd researching, going like, "Oh my god, I think I found the holy grail." No, but that was the feeling, as I was like, "There's a story that's building that we're in the middle of that is so cosmically profound. It's a privilege to be here and like experience it truly." So the Sabian, and even the by the way, when this Barbeau's basket came into it rang the first bell with Jupiter opposing Pluto. We'll call that sort of the activation point. Guess what degrees they were both at? They were both at exactly 444.
Huh.
I was like, really? Really? So at the point everything clicked into place, the other planets were at like 4 something close, but these
Yeah.
two buddies were like exactly 444. I just thought, I mean, you are funny. This is getting funny.
I was looking up Sabian symbols.
Yeah.
I love when shit like that happens.
Yeah. So these
I love
are,
it.
anyway, I just want to put that out there for y'all. If you want to look at, if you feel astute enough to know your own birth chart, you have it. Go to, I think it's weird. Is there a way you can like, I'll text you and you can maybe share it.
Okay.
But if you go to this website, and then you can find the Sabian symbols for the degree points of your planets in your birth chart. And it starts to tell you a little story about yourself. And that's been really fascinating for me to just ponder, because I love symbolism. I think we all do. We all we notice,
Yes.
right? We love to ponder it.
Mm-hmm.
And so the Sabians are like this extra octave that really contributes to astrology storytelling for me. So I really love that. So I'll text you the link.
Okay. Yeah, no, that sounds good. Shannon and I got invited to something super nerdy cool for us.
Do tell.
We had met a wonderful woman at the last conference, the last Team Light conference. Her name's Pamela, and she studies ancient artifacts and has a mind-blowing collection of them. And so we've Zoomed a few times, and we've had like these incredible conversations, and she's shown us all these pieces. And she said she is creating a small group, like 5 or 6 people, and I think that includes us, and asked if we wanted to be part of it, to where we can get together and like really look at these
Dig in.
artifacts and like the symbolism, and like just intuitively make sense out of it, and like brainstorm. And Shannon and I were like,
We're
oh my
giddy.
God, yes.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to turn off my camera and I'll be right back. I'm going to show you guys Merida.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yes. Shannon got her first piece.
Oh my
It's super
gosh.
cool.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
this stuff is mind blowing.
Is it a skull or some
Oh,
sort
she'll
of
show you.
sculpture? Okay.
She's bringing it. Yeah, yeah,
This
yeah.
is so cool.
Because Pamela sent us images of a few things and said, I just got offered these, but I want to give you two an opportunity if you wanted to purchase. Okay, do the.
Mickey's there.
I just like the sound effects that are in the background with her.
I know everybody's like, this
What
is
am I
Anubis.
looking at?
So there's Anubis. That's
And
a
this is
mermaid
like a
alien.
mermaid lady.
Yes.
And then there are more symbols on the back. But this is my first artifact.
So these pieces are
That is
getting
an
unearthed.
activation just looking at that. Sorry.
Yeah,
It's
these
wild.
pieces they're getting unearthed in deep in Mexico. Um, she has formed relationships with people that are finding these pieces, and then they contact certain individuals that have interest, and then get first opportunity to purchase them. And so she opened that up to us, and then there's a lot on that piece that Shannon
my
has
God,
there.
that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a big packet of information.
It's super
Oh,
cool.
yeah. Z, Nick, who was here earlier, his husband Z, got me into looking at all these artifacts, and Z brought a few of his, 3 of his to the house, and I was like, I would like to have an artifact because those are so cool. And then the stuff that this lady showed us, like, y'all, I have never seen anything like that in my entire life. The two of us, like, I have been just like freaking mesmerized. And the symbols are so interesting. And the thing that gets me, and Sunfire, I thought of you specifically. There's all of this things that shouldn't go together. Like, Anubis is so incredibly present on all of these. Like, Anubis shows up, and then lots of cephalopods.
There you go, Shannon.
What's a
Yeah,
Unexpected.
sorry, I was like, why is it
yeah.
broken?
Oh my gosh. Look at the
And the
DNA.
DNA strand.
Yeah. And what is Anubis holding? What are those discs?
That's
These
what we're going to
are-
be discussing.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what stones they are? Did she tell us?
She told us, but I don't remember. But
Okay,
like,
yeah.
they're lightly phosphorescent. I thought
Yeah.
it was like a chalcedony, but it wasn't. It was something else.
Yeah. So if
And then
y'all
on the
like this,
back,
okay,
there's
sorry.
like a pyramid with a hematite third eye
Whoa.
and some
Yeah,
different
so
alien
badass.
beings and this giant octopus man thing. But cephalopods are very prominent on these. And
Yeah.
like, I have an entire mermaid bathroom. I have mermaids, and mermaids have always been a thing for me. Like, I still have my little tiny toy, my favorite toys when I was a kid, which are little mermaid dolls in my bathroom. And there are all these mer people on a lot of the artifacts, but they're inland. And so they mix Mayan symbols and Egyptian symbols on these artifacts. So it's fascinating.
Oh my.
And hybrids all over. And then
Tons
like
of hybrids.
she has
Angelic
huge
beings.
pieces. Yeah. Yeah.
What
A lot of
kind
angelic
of,
beings.
material is that carved into?
We'll get back to you. Okay, so then the rest of this month, our guests are all people that collect artifacts, by the way. So
Ooh.
we're about to get a major education
Okay.
over the next 3 weeks on all of this.
So cool.
Yeah, and that's just timely. um, there are pieces that have MC squared on them, and these are dated. Like you know that these are they were buried and then brought out, and I don't know if Shannon, I don't know if yours was carbon dated or if they could even do that, right? But her piece is coming out of the same location that other pieces are coming out of that have been. Stone can't be carbon dated, but the filler in the lines can be,
Okay.
and certain things can be, and so they're able to know that and these are legit too. Like this isn't a lot of people do sell these pieces on eBay and probably Etsy, but like unless you know where they're coming from, there's no way to know if they're absolutely true. And I don't know, it's just really cool. But like these are going to be the next few episodes, and so we'll let other people talk about this stuff too.
Well, hey.
But yeah, how rad is it? And then why did I tell you that name, Shannon? Oh, sorry,
It
you're
came
muted.
to you, and what's so funny is I had just so y'all know the Disney movie Brave with Merida.
Yeah.
So Merida, Dawn and I had just made Dawn watch Brave. I was like, "You've never seen that movie? You have to watch it." And because she's my favorite Disney princess, because I mean she's just really cool.
Yeah.
And so we watched that, and then at the same time, my girlfriend, who's also named Shannon, was in Merida in a town in Mexico. And I don't even think I told you that. Like
Oh,
my
yeah.
girlfriend Shannon that I work with, and she's one of my mahjong girlfriends. She was in Merida in Mexico with her family. Her husband's from Monterrey, and they went to Merida with their boys, and they were hanging out. So that's where her name came from. Kimberly mentioned it, and then it just kept coming up over and over again. Merida. I just made John watch Brave. My girlfriend was in Merida in Mexico.
Wow.
So
And I didn't know any of
that's
that.
the name.
I don't typically get names, but I said I'm hearing a name, and I don't even think I said it right. So I spelled it the way that I was receiving it, and you knew exactly what I was talking about. Like
Well, I wonder what
Yep.
I mean. What does that name mean? You know, is it the
Oh,
etymology? What's the?
I looked it up. Let me Google it because I looked it up at the time, but I don't remember off the top of my head. But
Okay.
it was also very accurate. Everybody is like really losing their shit over this artifact. So there's like barking and growling.
What is
They're like,
really interesting?
oh,
Sarah, that's really
Merida
interesting.
is Latin and Spanish roots, and
yeah,
it
we looked it up.
means one who has earned their merit or a veteran. So
Yeah.
it's basically like Merida has like earned her place, has earned her position.
My
And I think
Quaternic
that's really
squirrel
cool.
is crowing right now. She's like,
She probably hears the dogs. Sorry, Miss Quail.
oh no, I have you in my head, but she usually only crows at like 5:50 a.m. You know, a fucked up time like that. But right now she's over there like, know your
She
power.
also feels the portal.
Yeah, remember who you are. Um, huh. Boy, we're all over today, huh?
We really are.
We got our
Well, so,
tentacles in a lot of things.
what but so are there any things coming up, Shauna, that you want to mention, like with conferences or gatherings or anything?
Girl, I am still just like, I don't know about these conferences. So no, nothing
Okay.
in person, but
Okay.
you know, if you want to come hang out and check out Hard on Radio and kind of what I'm doing there, what I'm excited about, but
Yeah.
it's been challenging is I'm incorporating music. So the
Oh,
episodes will not only have, you know, these types of conversations, but I'll also be cutting away to music tracks to sort of assist with the storytelling and also with the I don't know. I mean, I feel like music is so like it's such an emotional space.
I don't know if I can. Are you sharing Rion's music by chance?
I did. That was on episode 1.
Okay. I'm
Rion
such an
has
interrupter right now, but I have to show you this.
no show away. Yeah, aka DJ. I don't know what name to call him. DJ Starlord, Rion, his private.
That just
person.
made me bigger. That didn't make any sense. Okay, hold on for a second. I'm trying to do this before the song is gone. So I have music playing in the background. Oh, it already moved. So Rion's song "Heaven's Son" was playing on my playlist when you said I'm bringing music into my podcast.
Oh.
Yeah, but never mind because fail.
Was
But
it-
yeah, interesting. Why am I the only person on screen right now?
I don't know, but we all love your jersey. That's
Oh
epic.
yeah, thank you. Isn't that cute?
epic.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
the
So many
dancing-
things mixed together.
the dancing Shiva,
Yeah.
but she's an Egyptian cat for Shannon's birthday. Oh, now it shows up. God damn it.
Yeah, I see it now. Let's go.
Oh, hold on. If I can prove it, I think, if I click back. There we
I
go.
can
That's
prove it.
yeah. So that's what was. Come on. So annoying.
Oh,
That
Astro
it-
Elisa. First of all, I
that-
love your handle, but it's a podcast. It's gonna be on it's on YouTube,
There we go.
and it'll be on Spotify and Apple Music and Mixcloud, because Mixcloud is the safest way to have music without infringing on any copyright issues.
Yeah. So there's a synchronicity. Rion's song was playing when you said you're bringing music onto your podcast. Okay.
Ooh, and this
Okay.
is a mixed. This is like a medley of artists. This isn't
Yeah.
like you're on his channel. Wow.
Right. Yeah. What a trip, huh? Okay. All right. Sorry. So you were just mentioning something that Astro Lisa said. So talk about that while I get us back on here.
Yeah, I
Please.
just wanted to respond to the question: a podcast or a YouTube channel?
Mm.
There's a YouTube
Okay.
channel. The first episode is on YouTube right now. It'll be on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Mixcloud. So Mixcloud's the safest way to. It's like a DJ platform, so I'm able to respect copyright of the music and not have, my shit taken off of these platforms. If you listen on Spotify, I'll basically have. You won't hear the music, but I'll have a playlist that you can go to, like you're seeing Kimberly's playlist, so that way you can sort of be involved that way. But it's going to be on a bunch of different platforms. If you go to heartonradio.com, you'll see the different
That's
things.
Heart on Radio.
Heart on, yeah. If you giggled, you got the joke, and if you didn't, you're so pure, and I love you.
There's so all right. I'm not going to bring up the beating off again. Yeah.
Spirit gives me, like, I will say, there's one of my aspects who's funny and just comes out with things that I'm like, oh my god, who said that? I'm sure you all can connect, right? We've got like this is my like spicy margarita, and they just gave me that name, like almost like a decade ago now.
It's beautiful.
They're like, it's Hard on Radio. I was like, oh, scandalous.
Oh, hey, Felly.
I love it.
Yeah. Okay. Now I gotta. All right. I'll put his.
So punny. Oh my god, Holly, that was adorable. So punny.
Let me see if
So
I can do this
punny.
right. I can
See,
do
that's
this
why
right.
y'all are my
Okay.
people. Thanks for making me feel safe to be weird.
Felly said he joined late, but he was asking about music, and so I will share my screen again. But I put it on because Felly is also a DJ, and he channels music from the stars, and he was on here a few weeks ago.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. And I just saw something on Facebook now where this company is basically taking your sun, moon, and rising sign and creating like a channeled music piece based on your astrology chart. So
Oh, that's very cool.
this is so like quintessential like Aquarian age though. It's just all of us like doing our weirdness and inspiring each other, and it's so fun.
Yes. Okay, so if everyone is somehow not aware of Rion's DJ channel, this is what it looks like on Spotify. Just putting it out there. So, Felly, that's what we were talking about. That's what we were talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Is there anything? Oh, you know what? I had put on that we were going to do free readings, and we have just been talking the entire time.
Call me now for your free readings. Do you remember that? Miss Cleo?
Yes.
The infomercial.
Late night TV at its best.
Yes.
Or what was the one? There was like some sort of like California psychic hotline or whatever.
Yes. I honestly think my mom worked for one of these companies, but like truly, my mom
Didn't she host some of them?
She hosted her own like psychic TV show on New York cable in the 80s.
Yeah.
I would love to get my hands on those videos, but
Yes.
she truly worked as like a telephone psychic when I was growing up. So I just remember being very young, and it's like when mom gets a phone call, she runs into the room and like we have to stay quiet. And she just do readings over the phone.
I didn't corner your mom because she was sitting at the check-in table, but I sat next to her for a little while at the conference, and I just started asking her questions, and she told me a lot about her journey and John Edwards and some other really cool stuff. Like your mom's so rad, Shauna. Like she's so
Dude,
interesting and
what a trailblazer.
yeah.
She
Yeah.
was doing it. So she has, since you're an Aquarian, you can appreciate she has Uranus on her ascendant. So she kind of has that like Aquarian rebel thing where it's like, I don't really care what y'all are thinking. Like I'm into the weird stuff. And she actually dressed growing up, she's calmed down a bit, but she dressed very out there, I'll say. Her like aesthetic taste, like I had weird art in the house growing up, like just very kind of like unusual, avant-garde, open. And my house was weird, like in the most wonderful way.
I have another friend who's a Virgo that is very self-expressive because typically Virgos are kind of like toned down and very put together, but don't want to be that seen
Yeah.
or image is really important to them. But I have a friend who's a Virgo with my only Virgo friend because I'm an Aquarius and it's just not the
Doesn't
case. And
super gel.
yeah, Case and I get along really well, but we probably wouldn't if we were around each other all the time. And no, I mean just because we're so vastly different. I dated a Virgo. I know what I'm talking about. But her rising Sagittarius, and so we get along really, really well. She's also a hairstylist, and
Ooh.
bangs are like as if they were written in granite, straight, like unbelievable, like a ruler. Like she's but it's a trip when you see something so different in someone's, like your mom being a Virgo, but having this like vastly different way of self-expression than you would normally see. And that's where I'm saying that right. She's a Virgo, right?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
is.
yeah, okay.
She's a Virgo with
Yeah.
and she's a Cancer rising, but with Uranus on that ascendant, that's like the energy she steps out into the world with. And you're going to feel that Uranian energy around her. And so it colors her to not behave or come off exactly like you would expect. Like
Yeah.
I have Neptune on my ascendant. Dang it. And so it makes me very porous has been like the most challenging thing for me, and like incredibly porous and sort of a chameleon, and very sensitive to the collective. And also it's like people can sort of project things, or I can come off elusive when I'm not trying to be. So it sort of like adds this, it puts this like filter of mist around my energy a bit. And I think I'm being like very like direct or whatever, but and I have a cusp of Capricorn Sag rising. So I'm like right on the cusp there. And it's just so funny. People have a hard time reading like where a lot of people actually pick up more fire energy for me. I don't have a lot of fire, but I do have, the Sag close by there. So that's what I love. It's just such like where we can have, Natalie, French Natalie, and Barb, they have the same exact birthday, but they are completely different. So sun sign astrology is like, just put it to bed. It's just, you're so much more dynamic. And is it Felly? Is that how you say it? I love that comment.
DJ Felly.
DJ Felly in the house, in the hizzle. Love that we are fully embodying our cosmic weirdness. It's so true.
This is funny. So I always just figure I have, because I have 5 planets in Sagittarius out of 9 in my chart. So that's like a huge, but it's interesting because I think I still really come off as an Aquarius before.
You do. Like for me.
Right?
Yeah. But when you look at your legs, I saw the Sag. She's got gorgeous, I swear to God,
she's got great legs.
You don't, right? Unfortunately, you don't get to see them on camera, but Kimberly's legs are like the horse you want to bet your money on. You're like, oh, that horse can run. That horse is a winner.
I'm masculine from the hips down. Yeah. Yeah.
But
Well, I was a ballet dancer, and then I did mixed martial arts for 11 years, and so that
ooh,
it's got to have something to do with it, right? Yeah.
that's so interesting. I did ballet and karate growing up, and I think
Yeah.
that was like such a wonderful complementary
You and
juxtaposition.
I are both Jews from the East Coast who lived in
Yes,
Florida. Who,
Florida.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
we have a lot of similarities. Both Sag risings.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, but you
Sorry.
do. I mean, for me, you do. I feel both, but the Aquarian for me is very like present in your aura. Do you think so too, Shannon? Or
I do. And, Nikki, who's in our comments, is also,
Hmm.
she's my other Aquarian friend, and my goddaughter's a little Aquarius. And I feel that Aquarius, because like the whole time, and you probably remember, I was like, you remind me so much of my girlfriend, Nikki. I'm going to have to introduce you to. And she does. It's like, and Leos and Aquarius are like this. Like we get
Hmm.
along super well. And then I'm also a Libra rising, so I have the air all
Balance.
about.
yes, yeah, we all just
Mhm.
like suck helium when we get together, and we're like,
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's so comforting and easy to be around both of you, and it feels like it took a lifetime to get there. And like a lifetime of lessons and trying out different relationships and friendships, and always like having genuine connections, but it never felt at ease. And then my
Mm-hmm.
friendships with both of you are there's no concerns whatsoever. Like it's just like um there's no resistance. It's totally in flow. It's so complimentary, and just we're instant friends. Isn't that cool? Yeah, I hope everyone else is having these kinds of meetings in their life too.
yes.
It was. And it's so funny because John, he said not long ago, he goes, I forget we haven't always known Kimberly. And I'm like, I know, right?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so precious.
Well, that's soul recognition when you and then I know that's what all of it is. I was talking to my boyfriend about that today. How I'm like, well, my friends are in Sedona, Texas, and Georgia. My closest people, that I feel really know who I am fundamentally. Who you like we may not have known each other our entire lives, but I know that I get something in you and you get something in me that a lot of people just don't get about us. And it's just because it's vibration and frequency. Like
Yeah.
we're attracting people who are on the same path of like wanting change for good, and getting rid of the ego, and finding your inner child and wanting to have fun, and that's why we started this.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
Well,
I love is how it's like all of us clearly we kind of let the inner child do the driving and so it comes from like
mhm.
there's a purity there, there's no judgment, there's full support, and and at the same time we can go so deep with our conversations, and then we can come into such high perspectives. I mean, it's
Mm-hmm.
profound. It really is. And then the people who resonate and are with us like on these, it's I love you guys. I love y'all.
Mhm.
I'm so verklempt.
So verklempt. I know. If anyone's heading to Sedona the first week of December, make sure to reach out, because we're going to have. I'm
Yes.
using my son's birthday for the reason, but we're going to
Pizza
have a
party. Yes.
yeah, we're going to have a rad get together.
Picasso's.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. We have family dinner, and I never want to stop having it. It's so incredible to sit at a table with people who you feel like you belong. That you can't wait to share your stories, and everyone's smiling, and the energy is just so light and beautiful and uplifting, and it's like the conference without the work. I don't know how you do it,
I know.
Shauna.
I
Donna
think I'm
still
more
never
into like maybe
covered. That's a
webinars.
lot.
It
Yeah.
is. And I honestly, my health took a toll just doing so many on
Yeah.
top of each other, which is why
Yeah.
I was like, all right, we need to pivot, let the nervous system settle down. I learned that like you maybe shouldn't push it to the max. I literally, where the adrenaline usually kicks in to help, it like didn't kick in. And I was like, oh boy, we've even run through the adrenaline here. Okay. And so I like couldn't do it anymore. Yeah. Nor did I want to push it to that level. So
Yeah.
smaller things, I think, on the horizon, maybe more webinar things too, where it's
Mhm.
very easy for people to connect from the comfort of their home. Pants
Mhm.
optional, that kind of thing.
Yes. Yes. Well, we're trying to figure something out
Oh,
at Shannon's, or like maybe some type of retreat that's not specifically a retreat, but like just really well planned, and whoever can partake, then that would be great too. I don't know
We
exactly
have
when.
28 acres of bliss whenever anybody's ready.
oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So, um, yeah, if only traveling and money wasn't an issue, we would do the stuff we once a month.
It's
Mm.
so true. But man, traveling in Texas is hard. It's hard. When I lived in Kentucky, I could leave my house and in 9 hours, I could have gone through multiple states. When I leave my house now, 9 hours later, I am still in the great state of Texas, just a different part. It's just, it's so big and it takes so, travel here is a challenge.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's nuts. I can drive to Texas today, but then it's going to take me 2 more days to get to you in Texas.
Yes.
We're only 16 hours apart, but the majority of it is Texas, and not like the part that
And
I
there's
like.
nothing.
Yeah,
It's not like the way that you would come in, you're just, you're in
Tucson, but yeah,
nothingness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, is like when you don't have a real big change of scenery, you feel like you haven't crossed a state line in a while. You start to get a little like frustrated. You're like, am I actually moving through space and time?
Tumbleweeds are a real thing. Yeah.
They
Holly's
are.
in
Come to
Alaska.
Arizona.
She feels this. She's 10 times worse than we are. But yeah. And
Yeah, but I
Nia
would
just
really
drove
like.
to Atlanta and like she was like, she
That's
just
nuts.
powered on over to Atlanta
From
from
Colorado.
Colorado.
Yeah, that was a lot. Yeah. Yeah. I like traveling, but I prefer at least some things to see. Like Forrest and I went to Oklahoma quite a few times, but we would drive to Sedona, stop at the deer farm, go to Albuquerque, visit the Native American. There's a museum there that Forrest loves, and then the only boring part was like the last day of getting once, and then we'd get to Oklahoma, and it's beautiful there, and we would go to an animal care center. But so like as long as there's stuff along the way, it's fun.
Have you
Like,
taken Forrest to the wolf sanctuary? You have, right?
the one here in San Diego, but not the one by you.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. And then there's that really cool.
I want to go there.
Oh, I recommend it, y'all. It's so precious. They have the sweetest wolves. It's just
Well, we need to plan. We don't have to do it on the live, but we need to plan some cool stuff to do in December, because the weather is so complimentary too when we're there. But yeah, there's some things I want to see. Even Case said that he and his wife took their kids to the animal place that's like right outside of Sedona, and you said there's hardly anybody ever there, so it's actually really cool.
yeah, the Out of Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Forrest is an animal magnet,
Yeah. I know.
so
It's
yeah.
very cool to observe him interact with them. It's like they're
Yeah.
on their own channel together. It's
Yeah.
wonderful. Yeah.
It's very cool. We took Shauna to the deer farm, which is only an hour and 20 minutes above Sedona.
So
Last year or the year before? The year before,
the
I
year
think.
before.
Yeah.
And what was that adorable town that we stopped in?
Williams,
William.
which Shannon and I went
Oh,
to
we went to
'cause we took
up
the
to Grand
train.
Canyon. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so
But we
cute,
didn't.
isn't it?
Shannon, did you all look at the town?
We did, and we drove
Okay.
through it. We kept trying in vain to find somewhere to go to the restroom. It took us a hot minute, so we got to see a lot more of it.
Yeah.
Driving around looking for a place. I'm like, oh, here's a Dairy Queen. We'll go in here. No restrooms. Like it was. Yeah, no, it was just
Oh,
so
yeah.
weird. But
That-
we drove around a little bit.
That
I
Dairy
want to
Queen's only open
take
during summer.
John to see the petrified forest and the painted
Mhm.
desert too.
Mhm.
Oh,
I mean, I know that's
there
like a bit of a
before.
hike, but since we're there, we may as well.
Worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can plan a bunch of cool stuff. Something amazing always happens when I drive to Williams. Like the last time we saw like 50 moose running together alongside of us. I don't know what
Oh
the
my
plural for
gosh.
what's the plural for moose?
I
A
think
moose
also
pack?
just moose.
Moose,
I
okay.
think-
A moose pack. That was so beautiful. It started snowing one time, which
Oh,
makes me so happy. Um, yeah, when I stopped for water as we were leaving, and that I had a full on interaction with a crow who I hand fed. I love everything about that area. Yeah. Okay. Well, we've been on for almost 2 hours. Did anybody have a? I don't want to be a liar. Did anybody have a question that they wanted to answered intuitively, psychically, telepathically,
Astrologically,
astrologically?
what we got going on? No, this was
Any-
so fun. Like, I cannot tell you guys how wonderful, like, doing our lives and meeting everybody and hanging out with you all.
Mhm.
Because we're at like the 1 year mark for me. Because, like, the last time,
Yeah.
like, we were like, my first live was from a hotel room because John and I were celebrating my birthday and our anniversary.
Whoa.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we
Oh.
we got the clean version of that hotel
Yeah.
room.
The hotel room, like the
Yeah.
Chicka wow.
the prim and proper version.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've married each other 3 times. The first time
Freaking
we had to get
cute.
married at the courthouse for like business purposes. The company I worked for had been purchased and we were all changing like our health insurance and stuff. And so in order for us to like remain covered as a family unit, the new company had a different policy and they didn't recognize domestic partnerships in the same way. So we were having a wedding the very next month, but we needed to get married so that none of anybody's health insurance would be affected. So we got married then in the courthouse. Then we had a wedding. And then we got married again on John's birthday because we felt like it wouldn't be fair for us to have my birthday as an anniversary and not have his birthday as an anniversary. And
That's
plus, we
funny.
just really like marrying each other. It's really fucking fun.
Clearly, that's so romantic. I like it.
Aw. Yeah. No, you're overachieving in the marriage department, but that's okay. That's good.
It's because we had
That's good.
shitty ones before, and we're like,
Yeah.
yes,
Like, finally, nailed
Yeah.
it.
finally, this
Yeah,
works.
we're like cementing these into our contracts going forward.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh, I don't know why we do like. Why does everybody write into their contract crazy relationship shit?
Because
It
you
just
want to
happens.
learn.
I mean, you have
Yeah.
to. You have
Dude,
to.
I dated-
guess,
It's a
but-
quick learn, yeah.
I dated all 3 earth signs, which is absolutely
Ooh,
not a good idea
for air, yeah.
for an Aquarius with 5 planets in Sagittarius. Like I was like, oh yeah, let's just get all this out of the way earlier in
I
life.
wonder if that was your moon energy.
I have a-
that
I have a grand Earth trine, so yeah,
taken stage.
I
Your
figured.
Taurus is like, I will not be forgotten.
Yeah,
I have something to say, and then you're like, never mind, sit down.
yeah, yeah. Well, and
I've
just
tried
a
it all. No.
Yeah.
self-fulfilling prophecy of getting into a relationship that wasn't going to work, knowing it from the beginning and doing it anyway.
Dude, yes. Yes. I mean, I knew. And then just like, oh no, I'll just work really hard.
Yeah.
No.
I'll
Eh,
just work really hard.
I ended
Yeah,
up with a,
you know, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll just be serious and work really hard. And this will.
And then
doesn't work like that.
I end up with a Sagittarius who we're going on almost 16 years. Why didn't I look for that to begin with? Like what? Like really? You know, like it's so dominant in my chart. My son's a Sagittarius, now my partner is. It's funny. It doesn't matter though. I mean, like we choose we choose lessons, and we wouldn't be sitting here being able to say I can actually offer some advice and through lived experience, if we hadn't gotten it all the way out of the way in the beginning, because whereas my chart dictates that I should just be hugging trees and eating a lot of mushrooms out in a forest, I've actually accomplished a lot because I have I guess that grand earth trine has kept me grounded. I don't know. That's interesting.
Yeah.
A lot of I statements today. I'd rather hear about your stuff, and then I just keep bringing up my stuff. Okay, wait, let me look in here. Did anybody ask a question to be answered?
I know that I have to excuse myself. We have dinner plans tonight, but
Awesome.
so I'm gonna slide out. But
Yeah.
I love y'all so much. Happy all the birthdays, Shannon. Happy birthday.
Yes.
And happy
Fun
eclipse,
Virgo.
everyone. And
Happy
I mean,
portal birthday
happy
tomorrow.
portal. Happy
Yeah.
8 Lionsgate. I mean, all of it. Wow. But I love y'all so much. Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
We
no,
love
thank you for
too.
joining us.
Thanks for joining us. And if
And
y'all
dropping-
want, we'll just all hop off and
Yeah, we can go do our thing.
we'll do our thing, and these dogs will maybe calm down.
We'll wipe the under boob sweat out.
Yeah, no kidding, huh? What's funny, Shannon, is you actually have a live audience every week. In addition,
they love this. Like I need to get some sort of camera set up where, like, I mean, y'all see my dirty room and stuff, but like you could see all the dogs because they're just every freaking where. Bye, Sarah.
Shauna, thank you for coming on here and dropping all your astro
Thanks
knowledge.
for having me.
Yes.
I love y'all.
All right, well,
bye everyone.
Love you guys too.
Bye.
Bye everybody.
Bye.
It's going to take a minute.